Right guys, just moving the cars around. I really need to get this thing out of here. Jesus. Right. The guy for the insignia, so the X3 that was here, is now over there. The Toyota moved it to there. The guy for the insignia is, the guy is desperate for me to look at the car, but it's not gonna happen because this one is here first, then this, then the insignia. But for now, I just want to start the video for this one because he was doing it really badly, so I can show you before we warm up, in case if warmed up it does something different. So hi everybody, all my followers, be welcome to another video. Right, this is a 2007 Toyota Yaris with one of those, I'm not sure what Toyota calls it, but I believe this is one of those manual box that are controlled electronically with some motors, or maybe hydraulic. I'm not 100% sure. I think I only worked on one of these once, and I didn't even had to really go too much in depth to do anything with the box, but the problem is actually with the gearbox. So let me show you what the car does. I need to get the insignia inside. So I'm going to start this thing. Starts fine, but look what the car does when I try to go reverse or forward. So I'm going to engage reverse. Now I'm going to take my foot off the brake. Okay, so foot off the brake. Now when I accelerate, have you felt that? Don't know if you did. Look, the box is like if it's jittering, if it's sort of clamping like erratically, like it's really, it's impossible to drive this thing. So I'm gonna go forward now. Oh Jesus, yeah, it does the exact same thing. I haven't drove, oh my god, whoa. Apparently once you start driving, it drives okay. So I guess once the clutch is fully engaged, it drives okay. It's just that sort of biting point. So I'm not sure if this is going to be learning, if it's going to be a clutch problem, if it's going to be, well, we don't know. So what we're going to do, we're going to do probably a scan. But now I have my little one running around. She wants me to build the trampoline that came from the other house 2 years ago, and is still in bits inside the bag. So we're gonna do that for her because she's really just walking around the car. She's waiting for me. So guys, we're gonna do that. But yeah, but we're gonna scan the car, whatever, and then we'll proceed from there, I guess. And as you have seen, the trampoline is ready. Right, so it's gonna go. I think it might worth the mention. Let me start this thing again. That there is no warning lights, as you can see, and I want you to notice that the gearbox light actually comes on in there. I believe that's for the gearbox, so it is working, but it's not throwing any faults. So that's going to go to the multi-mode manual transmission. So there we go, electrical actuated. There we go. So do we have a code? Okay, so these two codes are history, and I don't think this would be causing what the car is doing. That's gear shift position and gear select control. I don't think they will have anything to do with this. We're going to clear these codes. We already have it on video what they are, so I'm going to clear these. I don't think these codes would have anything to do with this. It's going to go look at some live data. Let me start this thing, load some live data, and proceed from there. Okay, so looking, I've loaded pretty much all the live data clutch related. It's not everything here, but it's pretty much everything. The rest is like for overheat and stuff like that. So the clutch position, current and target, they pretty much match okay. I've loaded that just to see if the motor is loading current, which it is when you touch the accelerator. At the moment I have the car set in economic, so if I touch the accelerator it will drive. Then the only thing really that I see, by the way, down here both alarms are performed. Clutch test position and clamp position. I'm a little bit odd with this. 10 millimeters difference between the touch and the clamp. That sounds a little bit too much to me. I'm not sure. And then if that means what I think it means, the difference between when the clutch starts to touch the flywheel and when the full clamp is applied, 10 millimeters is a lot of travel. I'm not 100% sure if that's going to be correct. And then these two values here are a little bit out. But as you're going to see, when I touch the accelerator, the target there, I think it changed to about 30 or 39 down there, as it says in there. I think it is, or 30, and then which is the bite position, and the current position actually follows. I'm just going to try to show you. He's going to just jump. Oh, there we go. Right, I'm going to interrupt it. Let's go try these again. I have the handbrake engaged, so the car doesn't really move, but that doesn't really matter. So as you can see, as soon as I touch the accelerator, that changed to 30, the target, which is going to be that value in there, the touch position, and then it's supposed to go up to full clamp. But as you can see, the target changed straight away. That goes to that position straight away. But it looks like on that touch position, the car is already tried to look. You see, it's impossible to do anything. It's not impossible. I mean, it's really weird because it clamps too quick. No, it doesn't clamp when it goes to the touch position in there. It's like it's already biting too much into the clutch, and the car just starts to do this. Or it could be, I don't know. It could be hot spots on the flywheel, could be the clutch. Let's gonna try one thing and see what if that makes a difference. And I'm sure you guys could guess what we're gonna do is we're gonna perform a learning of the clutch, if you wish. So the tool gives you an option to actually step 1, parts replacement preparation, which basically I guess will put the gearbox in a sort of maybe neutral, will disengage the clutch. I'm not 100% sure what it does. If we need to touch the car, we might have to do this before we do anything. But what we're going to do, I'm going to pretend all of that is done. We're just going to do the initialization. I'm going to press next. Okay, so select all the components, blah, blah, blah. So what we did was, we're going to put that we did clutch, disc and cover. It's gonna say we did the fork. I think I'm doing a mistake here, but stroke sensor. No, leave the stroke sensor. Okay, so we're gonna put clutch, disc and cover. Select that one. Select the clutch release bearing, clutch release fork, clutch release lever. Lever? It's not going to be the same as the fork. Should be the same thing. And we're going to put that we did the flywheel. So let's going to do a completely relearn of the clutch components. Okay, follow the... I know it's a little bit of glare, guys, but... Turn the ignition off. So we're gonna learn it to do this, but the truth is, guys, if there's something wrong with the clutch or any components around there, this is not gonna make any difference, or might make a temporary difference, or I don't think we'll fix anything. Obviously, if there is a mechanical fault, this is not gonna do anything. So, but we'll try. Ignition on. Okay, so the gearbox is activating the gearbox. I could hear stuff moving around there. So we'll let it to finish. I have a feeling we're just wasting our time, but we never know. Special because I don't have a clue what was done to the car. I've asked the owner. He doesn't know either. He bought the car like this, so from my understanding. So okay, turn ignition off. Next. Learning. Okay, I'm gonna let to finish this. There's no point for you here to see status bar moving, and then we'll see what difference these made to the car. Okay, and looks like we had a really easy fix, success. So let me show you. So after that bar, it asks you to start the car with the brake on the pedal, and I could swear I think why he asks you to press the brake pedal is to obviously engage the clutch, because he engaged first gear, and then I could swear I start to feel the clutch touching the flywheel. Maybe I'm wrong, but it only took about 10 seconds or so. And after this, I've turned the ignition off, started the car, and I'm going to engage there. And look, I'm going to accelerate. Can you feel it? Really smooth. So I don't know if I'm going to actually... Let me go back here into live data, because now we should be able to actually see things properly. Just hold a second. The little one is calling. Sorry about that. So obviously, look, one of the things I've noticed straight away is the base clutch load and the current clutch load, which they now match. So something I've learned today. The clutch position and clamp position, though, they're still the same, which is a little bit more for the strange. But let's now press the accelerator and see exactly what the car does. Okay, it starts to bite. Look, perfect. Look at this. So the target, if I accelerate, I guess the target is going to go more. There we go. As I accelerate, there we go. As I accelerate, the target goes up to the, I guess, well, it went up to 35, but I guess if I start drive, it's going to go down to the clamp position of 39. I think we're going to have to go for a test drive. But it's so smooth now. There's no more. Look, I don't know if you can see the car as I accelerate. See the car moving? But no, before it would just try to, it's really weird. So guys, I'm gonna move the Corsa from there, and we're gonna go for a quick test drive, see what happens. Okay, so the Corsa is out of the way, and now we're gonna do a test drive on this thing. Reverse. Ooh, now it's drivable. It's gonna go slow. Can I get through there? I think I can. Get through there, through that one. Can I get through there? I think I can. Beautiful, beautiful. Drives absolutely perfect, no problems at all. Smooth between gear changes, although the guy reckons between gear change the car was absolutely fine, was only on takeoff. But look at this, perfect. Wow, that was an easy one. That was a really easy one. Well, to be fair with you, after the BMW with the mirrors, I think I deserved an easy one. So I don't know if, as I said, the guy had no background about the car, just put it like this. So maybe something was done to the car before he bought it, or maybe the guy is not telling me the full story, which I get that many times as well. So either way, the problem is fixed, guys. I'm just gonna drive back home. Well, actually, I'm gonna drive a little bit longer, just so I fully warm up the car, just to make sure once warmed up is fine. And then I'll probably try to do a cold start and see how the clutch it is. But I don't see why it would be wrong. If anything, I'll leave in the comments below. I'll leave in the description below if anything else happened. But for now, I'm really happy. Look at this. Oh, really smooth, just how it should be, really. So let me just try the manual. So manual is like this, to the right. So M4, M3, yeah, it's fine. M4, M5, M6. Hey, no, just 5, 6. Let me stop here. So it's gonna obviously reduce downshift on its own. So stopped. I'm in manual. It's gonna go run across the road. Oh yeah, really smooth. Second, third. I don't know. Can you see the screen in there? Probably no. Right. So back to auto. Yeah, it's driving fine. I have no concerns at all. So now let's gonna drive back home and wrap up this video. Okay, job done. As you've seen, it's driving absolutely perfect. I have no concerns whatsoever. And, well, was a long shot that was actually good. That we try that first before we go any further, because he fixed the problem and it looks like that was the only issue. Again, guys, I don't know the background, neither the owner, and again, unless I've not been told the whole truth, well, whatever. Is fixed, and in the end, we're just a relearning of the clutch positions and all that good stuff. So, with no further ado, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you learned something. I know it's nothing special. If you do have any questions, any comments, guys, just, you know exactly how it works, just put them below. And like always, thanks for watching. Wrong side.